Today, I am basically going to be telling you guys about myself. Currently, I'm not gonna go into my history because I fucking hate thinking about my history. I hate thinking about the things that I don't want to remember. Currently, I'm in a huge state of paranoia, just due to my past and just the things and the people I've associated myself with previously. So I'm trying my best to escape that realm of mind and that realm of thought in order to evolve into not only a teacher, but just someone to motivate the youth and to push the youth in a positive direction, to be able to not ideally like control, but to just manifest that type of energy. I want to see, like, I want to just have more power in the aspect of trying to, like, all right, I know what the kids want. I know what we all desire. I understand things. Okay, I know how it feels to be alone. I know how it feels to be around people and feel alone. Like, I'll be around a million people and I'll, like, still feel alone. Like, even sometimes, like, all right, like, I'll go out, even with my own friends, like, my previous friends, and I just would feel alone. And I've just, like, you know, I'm in a position now where I was friends with a lot of people and I kind of felt abandoned. I've seen people choose material items over me. I've seen people choose status quo over me. I've seen people, like when you give them ultimatums, they just choose everything besides you. So I've just been placed in situations that are very heartbreaking as far as, like, people, period. The only people that I've ever seen kind of suffice for me and offer me the support always is you guys, my people. You guys are my people, and I felt very attached to the, I don't want to call it a family because I fucking hate that. I like to call it a cult. I like to call it a family. I feel attached to you guys as if you were my own family, even though I don't know half of you, even though I can't really be everything ideally I want to be for you guys, which I'm trying to be. I'm trying to assert myself. That's like, I hate, like, sounding like an egotistical motherfucker, but this is the closest I can get to it. I'm trying to assert myself as some sort of prince, regardless of the stipulations around my name, regardless of all the negativity that I'm fed, regardless of how some people treat me. I've tried to put myself in a position to ideally be able to motivate others to, I mean, for myself to suffice when it comes to this negative shit, because, like, bro, this shit, it's like trying to consume me. Okay, so my current focus is creation and evolution. No matter whether you realize it or not, every day you evolve. Every day you create. You create in thought, you evolve in mind, you evolve as far as your age, you evolve physically, mentally. If you are evoluting physically and you are not evoluting mentally, you are not doing the right thing. So for you guys, I want you guys to constantly be trying to evolve. As far as creation, being creative in thought, being like living life like a dream, you know? Like, as far as you are the actor in your own movie. You get what I'm saying? And you are the person that you desire to be. No one can explain why you are alive. No one can save you but you. You have to put the mind into what you want to put the mind into. If you believe in something, you can achieve it. Now, that doesn't mean everybody needs to be a rapper. That does not mean everybody needs to be a fucking painter or an artist. That doesn't mean that way. Your art can be in your emotion. Your art can be in your mind. Now, you can be a doctor, and that can be a form of art. You can be a therapist, and that can be a form of art. It's how you articulate. You get it? Articulate. It's how you treat these things. It's the manner that you treat. You know what I'm saying? Even relationships and friendships can be a matter of art. It's a matter of mind. Only you create your purpose. Make yourself happy. If something makes you happy, follow it. Now, do not be toxic in that. Do not take my words and twist them and turn them negative. Do not be toxic. I want for everybody that follows me and supports me to make sure you are being healthy in mind, being caring, compromising for the ones you love, being loyal to the ones you love. Purpose. No one can create your purpose for you. No one can tell you who to be. there is no such thing. Well, sorry, there is no such thing. No one can tell you who to be. So in purpose, you have to create your own purpose. I issue apologies to anybody that I've had problems with. I'm just trying to take care of my family, take care of my mom, take care of my, you know what I'm saying, my grandmas and the people I love just like everybody else. And that's kind of where I am. If there's anyone that dislikes me for any specific reason, every day, I mean, I'm 20 now, I was just 19. Every day I'm growing up, every day I'm working on myself, and I think that's the most important part because there's a lot of things that I do want to change about myself, even a matter of my impulse, just a lot of things. So I'm growing every day, and I do want everybody to know that you are on this journey with me. I'm trying my best to become the best me possible, and that is what you should be doing every day as well. Don't look at everything else as the problem. Look at yourself and see how you can change yourself to where nothing bothers you, to where you're unbothered about a lot of things, and to where life doesn't exactly affect you in that manner. It's changing your perception that kind of changed the world around you, because it's the small things that we don't appreciate. So in order to appreciate everything, you have to be very, very, very analytical. So in being analytical, you start to observe the world in a different manner. So even how you approach people, even how you move, even how you think. When you change the way you think, you change the way you perceive the world.
They just don't get it, I think they forget I'm not done till I'm on top. I know I was born for this. I know I was born for this. I believe we can write our story. I believe we can be an army. We are the warriors who learn to love the pain. We come from different places, but have the same name. Cause we were
going to be very fucking hard. Nothing comes without sacrifice, and nothing comes without pain. You make sure, listen, you make sure no matter what the fuck life throws at you, you never get the fuck up. You hear me?
I've struggled for years, and through all of the tears I faced the doubts I hide. I never gave in to my fears deep within, cause I heard my voice inside. I know I was born for this. I know I was born for this.
Okay, so I am just now waking up. I am tired as hell. But today I'm gonna be vlogging because I'm gonna be going to a foster home, and I'm gonna be donating a bunch of clothes, a bunch of PS4s, like shoes, just different things to the kids. I'm gonna donate like a bunch of stuff to them. So I was just gonna record it because I never really record any of the good things I do. And not only that, I really wanted to not only record it just to set some sort of positive energy in the air, but also to kind of influence other people to do it as well. I was actually gonna start a movement called The Helping Hand, where you guys like record you doing good things for people and kind of spread that positive energy. So I'm just gonna be vlogging it today in hopes that it'll make some people feel good. And I just really like doing good things for people. This is my first time ever doing this, so never do this, but I hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be starting a challenge. It's called the Helping Hand Challenge. And in this challenge, the way to participate in this challenge is basically whoever makes the most donations gets to meet me, spend a day with me, gets to go out to dinner with me, kick it with me, play video games, and get like a shout out and just something simple, and maybe even $1,000 reward. I'm considering it. I was told I shouldn't do a $1,000 reward, but I'll be considering it. But long story short, I'll fly you out, spend the day with you. You get what I'm saying? Be a part of the vlog. It'll be a cool reward. But basically, to participate, the one that wins is the one who documents and helps the most, not only homeless, but the most people in need. It can be any form of person in need, even if it's like going to a shelter or just even feeding the homeless. Whoever does the most good, whoever I see does the most, documents it all, sends it to me, and then I'm able to see it, will win the challenge. It's called the Helping Hand Challenge. Hashtag the Helping Hand Challenge. That is what this video is going to be called.
Yep, that was it.
We're about to go get some more stuff.
It'd be cool to get 17 on vinyl though.
Agreed.
Well, you had 10
Hold this, I'm gonna just do it. I got it.
You don't need me, right? Enjoy, have fun, don't let the kids bombard you.
They're very, very excited. So I'm going to have them all go down there, kind of have a pep talk. Our target population was the high school and middle schoolers, but we're going to have some elementary school kids in there. So we just
I brought them teddy bears and all types of stuff,
Right.
composition notebooks, pens, boxers, shirts. I wasn't able to go and get the pens because I wanted to rush and get here.
It's
I'm
fine.
actually
It's
gonna
fine.
get the more stuff.
It's more than fine. The big electronic stuff, like I talked to John,
Yeah, I got them 5
we
TVs
use
and
those
10 PS4.
as like positive reinforcement things. So if you get good grades on a certain step, you can earn that. Like certain steps, you can have a
Gotcha.
TV in your room with cable, you can have a phone, things of that nature.
And I got the laptops like yes.
Right, which is awesome because they use that, like you said, per house. We can do that.
Yeah, 6
We
laptops.
do per child, you know, and we can do homework, things of that nature, projects, and all of that stuff.
Understood.
So yeah, I'm excited. If
Me
did
too.
you want to bring this stuff in for you to sign, or is that already done? Did you want to still do that?
Just design as much as you can, bro.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
But I wanted to do it in front of
this
them.
white t-shirt?
Oh, you 60 kids.
I'll sign for
However,
each individual child.
we'll probably have about, I would say, 35 down there. Because like I said, some of them like 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's down there.
Oh, it's down there.
It's down.
Oh, okay. So I just okay.
Take the car down there.
I was like, sure, now you're
the juvenile jail.
That's why you don't be proud.
Oh, because I rang the bell. So you see I'm trying to do something good.
Oh my God, I'm so happy about that. Oh my God, thank you so much.
Y'all ready? Ready to see these? Everybody, but it can be short. I want to ask what your dreams are. What's your dream? NBA. What's your NBA? You want to be in the NBA? What's your dream? NBA. You want to be in the NBA? What's your dream? NBA? What's your dream? You don't know yet? What's your dream? NBA? What's your dream? You want to go to the Army? What's the word? Because if you want to, you want to go to the Air Force, or you want to do infantry, or you want to do Navy? So you think about infantry? Okay, that's brave. What do you want to do? A lawyer? What do you want to do? A lawyer? That's great, actually. That's going to require a lot of schooling, so y'all better make sure you remain content. What you want to do? You want to run track? Okay. What you want to do? A doctor? What you want to do? You don't know yet? What you want to do? Football player? Okay. What you want to do? Sorry? Voter? Oh, like being voted? Being voted? Okay, like professional voter? Okay. What you want to do? Sorry? Police? Okay. What you want to do? I said I wasn't going to ask everybody, but I'm going to ask everybody. What you want to do? You don't know yet? What you want to do? Computer engineer. Computer engineer? That's genius. That is genius. Michael Jordan? You chill out. Shit. What you want to do? What you want to do? I'm not the thuggish nigga. I'm not the biggest nigga. I'm not the strongest nigga. I'm not. You feel me? I don't put power to like making myself seem hard as fuck. Cause at the end of the day, if someone like Mike Tyson or like some big ass nigga tries to like beat my ass, they probably will. I'll probably just stab the fuck out of him. You feel me? Stab him or shoot him. But basically, niggas got these ways of like I guess seeing us and having some sort of intimidation or being some sort of envy or jealousy. You feel me? Like niggas have a weird way of being hoes. So we went to a party one time. Some nigga tried to run my homeboy's pockets. So basically, I had Fat Man run on the stage, beat this nigga up. I jumped over Fat Man, like, cause some nigga was trying to jump on my. Like, I'm gonna get in depth with it. So basically, all right, we're performing at the show. We get frustrated because they push our set time all the way back. So amongst like it being like the end of it, I realized that they were gonna give us some whack ass set time. So I tell my dog, whoever ran your pockets, run up on the stage, slump that nigga. So he runs up on the stage. When I tell him to, he sticks this nigga. I see a nigga coming from the back. I jump over my homeboy's back, literally, and like whap this nigga, like whap him. So he like falls out type shit, and another nigga comes over and tries to grab me. So he's grabbing me and lifting me. So as soon as he does that, I grab his dreads and like wrap it around my arm. And like while I'm wrapping this, like my arm around this nigga, I'm bink, like fucking this nigga up. So then this nigga comes over and then grabs me too. So it's like two niggas grabbing me and I'm fucking this nigga up, like papping this nigga. You feel me?
This nigga's in midair.
Midair, papping this nigga.
Midair. Bro, I got this nigga in the air. The other niggas trying to lift him. So these niggas is fading.
I've never seen my manager fight. Like I swore, like before then, bro, I swore I could beat up my manager. Like I swore on my dick. Like I was so sure. So then I see my manager come out of nowhere, bing. Drop this nigga, bro. Like this nigga hit up like a stiff, like I was like, whoa, but hey, dead ass, bro. This nigga's like, this nigga put him in a coffin type
Noodle.
shit. This nigga, bro, I was like, whoa.
Noodle.
Yeah, I was like, yes, nice. Yeah, KO. So when my manager fucking grabs me, cause he gets mad at me when I fight and shit. So he grabs me and pulls me outside, cause I get rowdy and shit. So yeah, that was one time where somebody tried to jump us at Blue House Party. Whoever I beat up, I'm sorry. You feel me? I'm pussy now. I gotta be pussy because I got money. So yeah, if you see me on the street, don't beat me up. I'm sorry about beating your ass.
I approve this message.
Fine. I did a couple of scenes with Bruno. Bruno Dickham, shout out Bruno Dickham. Shouts out Groupie Lust. Shouts out Becky the Groupie. Follow Becky the Groupie on Twitter. Like, there's not much to it, bro. Like, when I was a kid, like, I always wanted to, I loved fucking, you feel me? I loved fucking bitches. Like, I just thought it was cool. Like, excuse my language. I love fucking females. And, like, I thought it was cool. Like, I thought it was cool to, like, fuck. Yeah, there's no other way to put it. Like, porn was my inspiration for a while. That's how also what built my name. The XXX in my name. Like, a lot of pornography or anything sensual or anything requiring nudity was always caught my interest. You know, like I just thought it was cool. All right, I'm gonna shout out some motherfucking porn stars. This nigga's not in the porn game like this. Alexis Silver. My all-time favorite will always be Abella Anderson. I'm sorry that I named her in the middle, but Abella Anderson. Diamond Kitty.
Yeah, Diamond Kitty's.
Who else? Sally Squirt.
Alexis, Texas.
Alexis, Texas. Lisa Del Sierra.
Oh yeah. Lisa Ann too.
Jada fucking Stevens. Jada fucking Stevens is that bitch. Literally. Like, she's tied with Abella Anderson in my heart. Like, I would give my soul to those girls. Like, literally, like,
too much.
I'm depressed.
Kim K also.
Kim, hey, wait.
She a porn star.
Hey, stop that shit. Can't you see this shit? You're not gonna fuck with. Don't put that in there. Like, hey, that ass. Don't do that. But yeah. Who else? It's a few. That's a few. Jinx Maze. She's so fucking bad.
I think that's about it.
No, hell no. Asa Akira. Mia Khalifa.
Yeah, Asa Akira.
Who else, bro? I'm a big porn fanatic.
Asian porn is just amazing.
Like, literally. Alright, if you see this girl on the street, this girl gives you the attention that you crave, this girl fucks with you time to time, this girl kisses you, touches you, but never fucks you, never gives you head, never gives you what you're craving, you know? You're gonna endlessly chase her. You're either gonna get frustrated and be like, oh, fuck that bitch, and da-da-da, or you're gonna endlessly chase her because you're never gonna get what you want. And if you never get what you want, you're always gonna crave it. In the bottom of your mind, whenever the opportunity presents itself, you're gonna chase it. So my thing is, like, if you have too much fucking ice cream, you're not gonna want any more ice cream. If you have too much of me, you're not gonna want too much of me. You have too much of ski, you're not gonna want too much of this. So too much of anything is a horrible thing. None of nothing. Like, if you don't supply and there's a heavy demand, when you drop anything or you give out, it's gonna skyrocket. So anybody that wants to be smart, zero supply, well, one supply, probably like 10,000 demand. Fuck the bitch with that. Fuck the bitch with like big ass fucking orgasm. Make sure you're not all in that bitch. When the everybody gets their chance. Look, everybody's gonna get their chance. Whether you play ball, whether you play football, whether you box, whether you wrestle, whether you fucking swim, whether you want to be the next fucking Michael Phelps, you want to be the next track star, you want to be the next fucking guy that races cars and shit. If you want to design the best car, design the next fucking phone, design the next big laptop, the next shoe, the next sock, the next pants, the next fucking hat, everybody's gonna get their turn, literally. And I want everybody to acquire this knowledge and acquire this hope. Everybody will get their turn. What you speak to the world and craving and ambition and wanting anything is the way to speak to the world. If you want something so bad and you speak it into power, you wish it into power, it's gonna happen. I'm firsthand, and I firsthand will tell you that. And I put my life on it. If you want something so bad, it will happen. Your life is great. No, my life is not great. My life is real. I don't want to say my life is great because my life is not great. I'm still a human. I'm still a human. I'm still a normal person. I still have qualities about myself that I would like to change. I still am normal. So don't think, because I'm always going to remind you guys that my life is not great. I am fortunate, yes I am. I'm grateful for everything, but my life is not great because I am still who I am, and I'm still human, and I want to remind that so I don't ever lose touch of you guys, you know? I don't want to make you guys feel like, hey, I'm not going through what you guys are going through, because I made this music, and I made this fan base, and I made everything that I possibly can so we can feel like a family, and so we can feel relative or related, you know? So I don't at all want you guys to think like, yo, I'm not still on the same shit you guys are on, and I don't at all want you guys to feel disconnected from me, because then what would be the point of me saying that I want this to be a family and not just music? This would be me being hypocritical. We're still on the planet Earth, and that you need to remind yourself that karma is a real thing, and whatever you give out, you will get back. But that doesn't mean, understand this, and this is to all my fans and all my friends and my family, all of you are my family, understand this. That does not mean do not misbehave, because you can misbehave when you feel so. When you feel like spazzing, when you feel like punching a nigga dead in his shit, when you feel like, even if you want to stab a nigga, even if you want to shoot a nigga, I'm not telling you go out there and do it. But if you find the reason, if you can find the reason behind it, and you find the reason behind being crazy, and you feel like it's deemed necessary, you let that shit out, just like he said. Shouts out to Slot, nigga. Just like you said, let that shit out, bro. Don't hold that shit in. Nobody is deserving of inside insanity. If the world's making you crazy, then it's fuck the world. Fuck anybody that doesn't understand you. Fuck anybody that doesn't want to bend to your needs or what you deem necessary. Fuck them. If they're not with the ride, then it's fuck them. And if nigga, it's not hate life. Nigga, make life your bitch. That's how I see it. Nigga, make everything in life your bitch. And if it's not accordingly, then how are we living? How you living if your life is not, nigga, you're in control, just like I'm in control of my life, and everybody supports me. I want to teach everybody to do what the fuck I'm doing, and if I'm not doing that, then I'm a fake bitch. If I'm not teaching people how to make money, if I'm not teaching people how to love themselves, if I'm not teaching people how to do everything they want to do with their life, then who the fuck am I? If I'm not teaching you how to do better with your life, I'm not your brother or your friend. Understand this, karma, spiritual awareness, anything along those lines. Everybody learn that shit. So look it up. Start studying, man. Start studying karma. Start off with karma. I'll give you tips here and there. Obviously, I can't say it on the camera and shit, but I'll give you tips here and there. Pay attention to what you're doing in your life, because your life is right in front of you. Everything you need is right in front of you. Even if you broke, dead broke, it's because you're supposed to be like that. And everything, the people who struggle the most or get it the hardest will succeed in the end. I promise you. You will not have the hardest life forever. Everything will come to you. What you deserve will come to you. And if I end up getting shot and killed for what the fuck I'm doing, or if I end up getting my ass beat at some point in time, or nigga, if shit get hard on me, it's because I deserve it. That's point blank, period. Everybody will get a death. Everybody will get a death that is deserving. Everybody will get a life that is deserving. Everybody, you will get what the fuck you deserve. Karma. Point blank, period. How the fuck are you going to try and pin color or anything with murder? Murder is murder. If I go kill a nigga right now, I'll go kill one of my kind. I'll go kill a black person right now, and it's still murder. Murder is murder. If you kill a white man, it is murder. If you kill a black man, it is murder. If you kill an Asian man, it is murder. If you kill a woman, it is murder. It does not matter what the fuck you are. If you kill a dog, it's murder. You kill a lizard, it's fucking murder. Murder is murder, period. Fuck what everybody else is talking about. And if look, this is where Malcolm X fucked up. And this is where a lot of people fuck up with the whole black civil rights movement. You can't preach peace and bring violence. You can't say silent protests, then go kill a couple officers. You can't say you want peace and then promote murder. That's why I don't lie and say, hey, I'm all about peace. I don't say I'm about karma. I'm about the balance in between, because I know I have a violent nature. I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey man, I want to be a fucking Buddhist, because I know I'm not capable of it. I'm capable, but not as of right now. I'm not gonna be a fake fuck and conform to what everybody else is doing. Do I believe people are wrong for murdering black people? Because yes, it is true that people are doing it, and they shot that guy in the car while his wife was fucking recording. It happens. I've been harassed by police officers before. I've been harassed. It's happened to me. It's a true thing. Yes, it does happen. But killing somebody else that had nothing to do with these current situations does not justify anything. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be anything that requires school, you go to school. Take yourself to school. If you need anything, if it requires school, take yourself to school. I do not shun school. I will not say fuck school. If I ever get ignorant and playing around and shit, I'll say it. But nigga, like, some people need school. I'm not about telling kids to drop out of school, because if you want to be, look, my plan A and my plan B is this. Look, when I came up, when I grew up, my main things were this. I either wanted to be a UFC fighter, I wanted to be a football player, or I wanted to be a rapper. Those are the only 3 things that applied to me. None of those require school. None of them. None of them require school. None of them. So that's why I dropped out. That's because I knew what my dreams were. I didn't let the world manipulate what I wanted to do and make me procrastinate. Because what the system is built to do, it's pretty much made to make you procrastinate and then make everybody turn on you for not making the general decision and making your own decisions. So the problem is, growing up in your mom's house, your mom is obviously going to want you to go to school. She's obviously going to want you to maintain what she has built for you, and will want you to do these things because it is illegal not to go to school at a certain age. So you have to for a certain amount of time. But when you know what you want to do, there's everything else that gets in the way is just procrastination. To that shit. You are the key. You are the key. Nothing else is the key. The law of attraction at its finest will always work with the human mind. Anything you want, you can attract. You are the key. You can be more successful than I am. You may have more energy than I do. I am nothing special. Use your brain. Attract what you want. Believe in yourself. You are capable. That alone is the key to success.
No doubt is 103.5 The Beat. I'm K Fox, and you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I need you to pronounce your name, please.
Yo, all right. XXXTENTACION.
Okay. So what do you want me to call you?
Just call me X. X or Young Dagger Dick.
You want me to call you Young Dagger Dick?
Young Dagger Dick.
You want me to say and call you Young Dagger Dick?
Young Dagger Dick.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. I will call you X. What does that mean?
Young Dagger Dick or X?
I could imagine what Young Dagger Dick means. X.
All right. So XXXTENTACION means unknown temptation. As far as the X, the significance of the X, for some time the X was the only unknown numeral to me. So it was it played as like, it's like being John, like John Doe. You get what I'm saying? John Doe stands for unknown. So
okay, X is the variable, like the wild card.
As in unknown. So temptation is tentacion is temptation in Latin. So I actually just pushed the 2 together in unknown temptation because I feel as if that's what my life revolves around.
But why 3 X's?
I don't really know, and to be honest, like it just came to me, I guess.
Okay, and where did you think of this name? Like you just said.
I was in boot camp, and I used to jack off a lot. Bro, I'm talking about I was watching Blue movie after Blue movie, and like, nigga, my grandma wouldn't let me use the bathroom no more.
Wow. So you were getting off in your grandma's house?
In my grandma's bathroom.
Oh my God! And that's
what grandma.
Grandma, do you know this? Oh my goodness, my Lord! So you come up with this name. I'm gonna call you X, but it's XXXTENTACION. Are you? Do you have? Are you Latin or what? Are you Spanish? What's your background?
I'm actually there's a bit of confusion because I've gotten from my great grandmother that I'm Egyptian, but there's a switch. I'm actually Syrian. So I'm Jamaican, Syrian. There's a hint of Indian, and then like Italian. I guess I'm a mutt. I mean, I was finna plan to do something, but it ended up just
do something like what?
I was finna do like a challenge. I'm still gonna do the challenge. I just gotta be more creative now because I was gonna get out and actually buy a casket and pretend to come from the dead.
Oh my God!
And just say viral into the camera. But
okay, whose idea was that? You thought of this?
Yeah. I mean, as far as the creativity of everything that I do, it all comes from me.
Okay. But why the casket? That seems so morbid.
Because I got dead tattooed on my hand.
I feel like I'm dead.
But you're not.
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
Why do you say that? You feel like there's a part of you that died, or
Yeah.
like which part would that be?
I mean, as far as, I mean, I have a lot of compassion for the things that I do in my life, but as far as just like everything that goes on around me, I feel like I become very pessimistic.
Like what? Like what have you seen? Like take us into your life,
just
your
even
journey.
My current situation, just like I spent 9 months in jail by myself for some time, like away from my people I love. Like I was stuck because I fell in love with the wrong person, and like even like it was a fucked up situation. I fell in love with the wrong person. I mean I tried to give them the world, and I don't want to blame it on the career. It may just be that I'm stupid as a person. It may just be to my negligence or karma catching up to me, but just due to the fact that obviously I must not have been enough. A lot of shit.
So it was a explosive relationship, and
Definitely.
so is that why you were in jail, or did it have anything to do with why you got locked up, or do you?
Initially, the charges that were pending against me, they're not true. The fucked up part is not true. I'm on probation for it, so I can't say too much because they could violate me whenever they want, and I don't want to go to prison. But I mean, to be very descriptive as to the situation the situation of the case, I mean, they had no evidence from the very beginning, so I was sitting on no evidence. Just due to the fact that I violated pretrial, which is ankle monitor, pretrial release, it made everything 10 times harder for me. And my ex knew that, and she fucked me over on purpose. Like, I always told her, like, yo, I can't get into no shit, you get what I'm saying, or else I might be going back for life. Because I have PBL charges.
PBO?
PBL means punishable by life.
Okay.
Therefore, like, if you violate on a PBO probation, they can give you whatever the fuck they want to if you're found guilty on that violation. So if I so much as simply drive down the street with a suspended license, or if they really want to fuck me over, like to get a speeding ticket, you know what I'm saying, they could violate me and I'll be going to like prison for a very, very long time.
Wow.
It's 7 years minimum. They have to give me 7 years out the gate.
Wow. And how old are you?
I'm 19.
You're only 19, yeah. And all of this is going on.
Yeah.
So do you still speak to your ex, or what's the situation? Do you guys have children together, or?
No, it was just more or less like when you like, I'm just saying this to you as a person, not even like not even on no interview shit. Like when you know what it feels like to feel for somebody, you know what I'm saying? And when you have this genuine feeling that you get from somebody and you make that person your source of happiness, obviously it becomes like they become your drug. You know what I'm saying? This girl became like my drug.
She must have had that good, huh?
It wasn't even a pussy, dog.
What was it? What? Tell me.
She was topping a nigga good, though.
Okay, so she had your mental too. So the mental was there, everything.
It was mentally. It may have just been myself because I wasn't enough for myself at that point in time. Like,
so she fed something in you that you felt like you were missing.
She filled the void. There will be and always was a void in my heart, and it was just due to the fact that I didn't have my mom for a long amount of time. And my mom was out there trying to hustle, get her money up, you feel me? And she was doing everything she could. And I ain't even finna dub my mom. Like, I love my mom to death. That's the apple in my eye. I'll take a bullet for my mom any day. You take a bullet for my mom right now, no question, no questions asked. But it was just at the time when she was younger, my mom was 17, 18 with a baby, and I mean her nigga not paying her no mind. She ain't have nobody around, you feel me? So she was just hustling, trying to get out of the mud. She was passing me hand to hand and shit. So it was like.
So you at grandma's house? Yeah.
Initially, it wasn't even just that. Like she, like to friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Our babysitters and like distant family and shit like that. It was nothing really too close. So I grew up having to self-soothe. But imagine having to self-soothe and not doing it, and just being like mentally ill from the very beginning, and just being depressed from the very beginning. And I mean this like, and I'm saying this like from my heart. Like that's really what it was.
Well, thank you for sharing that with me. And so now that you have all this going on, the ex is dealing with you, and you know.
Not. I just want to say that
she's not. So she's
bitch on fire, bitch.
Okay, but so what? Did you go to school? Like, were you in the streets? Like,
I don't want to say I was in the streets because there's some niggas out there really living that shit. You feel me? Like really living that life. I'm not living that life. I mean, I'm gonna fight a nigga. I'm gonna fight a nigga. If I gotta poke you, I'm gonna poke you. I was never one to shoot at people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more likely to, I'm gonna fight you, and if you small, I'm gonna throw the hands with you. If you too big, I know you're gonna whoop me. I'm gonna stab you.
Oh my God.
I'm keeping the blood off. If you too big, I'm gonna stab you. And that's how I was on an aggressive aspect. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like slinging dope and shit like that, I only sold like 1 bag of weed ever in my life, like 2 bags of weed ever in my life.
So, but you were in school, or you just wasn't about that life?
As far as school, I went to school till sophomore year. I actually went to Piper High School in Sunrise.
And you're from Florida originally?
Yeah, I'm from Florida.
What part?
The D side.
Okay.
Lauderhill.
Lauderhill.
Hey, shouts out to my city, man. But I mean, as far as going to school, I mean, I was in school till sophomore year, and I just knew, like I said, I was already depressed, so I would go to school, go to sleep, and like wasn't really doing anything, and I felt like it wasn't mentally doing anything for me. Like
you didn't feel challenged?
Not even just challenged. Like I knew it was fake. Like even like, all right, let's like realistically, as the parents that send their kids to school, they don't even know what their children are studying. Like for one, about the fact that they say that Christopher Columbus discovered America. The Native Americans were already here. That's clear as day. If you really do,
but they can't still be teaching kids that now.
They still are.
No,
it's not altered.
No,
they have not altered.
Like that can't be happening.
I hope they've altered it because it was not altered at my when I was in school. That's what they were saying to us.
Wow.
Christopher Columbus discovered America. Like, I mean, as far as the information they solicit, it's all. They feed us bits and pieces. I mean, I could talk about that shit all day. That's the type of shit I like to talk about.
So you were just kind of over it.
I felt like it was stupid. Anything that did not feed my happiness or make me remotely happy, anything that took away the freedom of my mental or took away that made my thoughts conform, I found irrelevant, and I felt like it would not benefit me at all, nor has it. Everything that I've applied my mind to and that I really attracted mentally has come to me. Anything that I did not want has not worked out.
So then at what point did the music come into play into your life?
I mean, when I was like 15 years old, I would play with it. I was listening to I mean, all the young niggas of that generation. I was listening to Wayne, I was listening to Drake, I was listening to I mean, the whole Young Money, you feel me? When Young Money was popping, but I was weird. I used to listen to rock. Like, well, that's not even weird. You know what I'm saying? I was diverse. I was mentally capable of doing stuff like that. I was listening to like The Fray, Papa Roach, like different rock bands. You know what I'm saying? I was always strange, and then I'd go from that to listening to classic, and like, I was weird.
You should. That's great that you know different genres and different sounds that you like, because that's what music. That's hip hop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You shouldn't just pigeonhole yourself into one thing.
Yeah, I was weird with that shit. As far as like what really made me start is, I never knew what I wanted to do, and I didn't want anything that took away from my freedom. I wasn't with a 9-to-5. I only done one job, and I was a sales broker because I knew how to run my mouth.
A sales broker for what?
Energy Solutions. What
does that mean?
I was a fucking electricity salesman.
Oh, okay.
Literally, and that lasted like.
So you knocked on people's doors and what?
No, not even.
So they came to you?
No, it was more of like we would get on the phone, call the corporate office, talk to we try and get the corporate office to switch from whoever their electrician
Okay, so
was.
let's role play. So you're calling me.
Hello, my name is Jose Onfoy from Energy Solutions. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Can I help you?
I'm calling from Energy Solutions because we're doing a brief survey in your area. They're saying that you are actually paying more for your electricity bill than you should be. Are you aware of that?
You know, you're pretty good at this.
I'm a beast.
You know how to switch the roles up.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
I was good at it, but like I said, anything that made me feel like a slave, I wasn't with it. Our skin color has long evolved from that. You know what I'm saying? And now it's bigger than just our skin color. That's what I want people to also see.
It's an economic war right now.
Not even just that. Like mentally, the slavery is not physical anymore. It's mental. As far as the New World Order has come in the shape of electronics. You know what I'm saying? Taking away your mind from what you want to apply it to. The mind is but a magnet to what you want. You know what I'm saying? The law of attraction, like all the laws of the universe. I studied all the laws of the universe. You know what I'm saying? And I fully apply that.
So was there someone in your life that introduced you to that, or just something you just kind of gravitated towards?
I was born with the knowing of it. It was strange. That's why I felt like I knew. Like I believe, like I'm a really weird kid. I believe in past lives and future lives. I believe in the karmic cycle. I believe you will repeat this life until you get it right. I believe until you align the karmic cycle, nothing else matters.
Okay.
Like astral projection and weird stuff like that.
And you incorporate that in your music?
Yes. To some degree, yes.
Because I've heard from some people that it's a little distorted, like the way that it's recorded is distorted.
Very altered,
That's
yes.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Why?
It's raw. It's raw, and it don't sound like anybody else. And if it don't sound like anybody else, then it sound like me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sound like, bro, like, let's keep it blood raw. Like, the niggas at the top of the industry right now, everybody's trying to sound like them. Everybody, literally, every single person that jumps into music, they're like, all right, how can I sound like this? This is the sound I want. You know what I'm saying? I came out literally trying to change that, and I felt like it was the most innovative thing I could have done for my generation. I'm not gonna say I'm some super mastermind, but as far as like music wise, I feel like out of my generation or my millennial for that matter, that I'm one of the most innovative youth to this day.
So how did that come to be? So, because, you know, when you look online, they say you have a cult following. So it's kind of like, wow, a cult following. How do people just gravitate towards you?
Because I love these kids.
So it was the music, but do you think your rap sheet had anything to do with that, or was it simply the music?
The depression is real. What is real will prosper. I always say that. That's what I live by. What is real will prosper. I love these kids, and I know what it feels like to be alone. I got alone tattooed on the left side of my face. I know what it feels like to be alone, and I mean that. Like, I know what it feels like to wake up somewhere where you're not supposed to be, around people you're not supposed to be around, and be around. You could be around 1 million people, just like me, you, or bro, or my manager. We could be around 1 million people and still be alone. I know what that felt. I knew what that felt like, and I knew what it felt like being on the verge of wanting to end it all, but being too pussy to do it. I was too pussy to end my life, so I knew that feeling, and I wanted to comfort anybody because I found a way out through the music. And
I think that it's brave to stand up and live your life.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, it's a double jeopardy. It's a double-edged sword.
I mean, I get it, but I think that it's brave when you choose not to. When you choose life. Yes.
Pain is everything. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to suffer through the pain, you strong. But
so the music is your outlet. I want you to clarify something for me. Okay. What's the situation between you and Drake? Do you guys have beef? Are you guys cool? Like, what's the situation? What's going on?
All right, I'm gonna keep it. I was waiting on this.
Talk to me.
I was waiting for you at the door.
Yes. Me too.
All right, so look, the nigga hit up. I'm like I ain't even on that snitching that shit.
Keep it blood raw. Keep it blood raw.
I got to, cause like I don't want nobody coming at me crazy. You feel me? Like I saw it, bro. You feel me? Like I wasn't in the wrong. Bro hit up a DJ that I fuck with.
Who did?
Drake.
Okay.
Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with. You feel me? And bro told me, he was like, yo, the nigga Drake watched your interview. He said he fuck with you and he fuck with your partner Ski Mask. He's like, yo, he's saying he go call your manager within the next few days.
Okay.
So I'm amped up. Nigga, I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
You feel me? Drake a genius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Despite me disrespecting him as a man, because I can't respect him as a man, I respect that nigga career. That's a GOAT.
Okay.
That's a GOAT.
So you know how to differentiate the two?
I know. Corporately, that nigga is the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew what I was doing when I said what I said, and I knew how to approach him. Because I know where he can't beat me at.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, initially, he was supposed to contact one of my managers. So, he doesn't do it. That same fucking week, bro. I go on to, well, I can't go on to it, obviously, because I'm locked up.
Yeah.
I'm on the securest phone, you feel me?
That's crazy. When you in jail, people checking for you. The cult following is like, yo, what's good? You still buzzing in these streets. And what were you thinking in your mind when you can't access it? Like, that must be a crazy feeling.
Like I said, I was really, really, really big on being inside of my mind.
Yeah.
Like astral projection and meditation and things of that sort. So it was never, it was a problem because it was a problem for the reason that I wanted to be with my family and the people I love. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be able to express that. I wanted to be able to feed off the energy of my family. Now, as far as anything that revolved around my career, I knew it could wait.
Okay, got it.
I know what you feel me. Like it's a difference between being an artist and being a rapper.
Yeah.
Some of these niggas could hop on the radio and be gone the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they could try and be on the top, but they can't maintain it. I can maintain. Just like DJ Khaled said. You feel me? He made for this shit. I'm made for this shit.
So you in jail? He's supposed to contact your manager, and then what happened?
He dropped the fucking video of previewing that shit in Amsterdam with some nigga from the UK. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the video I was talking to my girl at the time, not the same bitch that got me arrested, a different girl.
Okay.
I was talking to her at the time, and she was like, yo, listen to, no, actually, fuck that. It was my dog, Chris. I was on the phone with my dog, Chris. He was like, yo, you gotta listen to this shit. This nigga Drake a fuck nigga. That's exactly what he said. Like, this nigga Drake a fuck nigga. You gotta listen to this shit. So he plays this shit. I hear da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as it started, like, I knew what he was getting at. And the funny thing is, we didn't discover it. The fan, like you said, the fans, because they're so cold. Like, it's like, I got a piece of the internet. You feel me?
So they were saying that Drake was biting your style. That's what the fans were saying.
Yeah. Flow, hell yeah, bro. You could take his verse, like they did a mashup. They put his verse on my song, and the cadence is literally just at the same tempo. It's not offbeat at all. And then if you listen to my song and then you listen to the bruh song, like you could, we all not dumb. Yeah, go.
Isn't the mashup on your Instagram page?
No,
that's not. Okay, where is it? Where can we find it?
You can just look up XXXTENTACION Drake mashup.
Tentacion Drake.
Or just look up Drake mashup or something.
So now, where do you guys stand? Like, what's good now?
I still think Drake a fuck nigga. I'm keeping a blood raw. I still think Drake a fuck nigga. Like, I think he's not a man. I think he's a bitch. That's a bitch move. Especially when I was in jail facing life, bro. You get what I'm saying? If Drake would have came to my barn hearing, you know what I'm saying, that would have made my fucking day. If he would have showed that he's a hospitable person and that he's really in this shit for the culture, rather than being a fuck nigga taking my shit, running off with it, and then putting it on his album, then he would have got my kudos. He would have got my respect. I would have let him hop on the remix, take 100% royalty rate. I would have done it. Because I know I can maintain, you know what I'm saying, and I would appreciate him for being a real nigga. But Drake not a real nigga. So,
anything now, like moving forward, it happened. You can't take it back.
I'm gonna make the world hate me. I'm gonna be the super villain. I'm gonna make this whole thing crumble.
People like the villains.
Yeah, they do. I definitely agree. They definitely do. I'm gonna ruin everything for everybody. I'm talking about I'm finna shit so hard. Like, I'm gonna need moist towelettes on my right hand every day. I'm finna shit hard.
So no more jail. That's clear.
No, I'm good.
You're out. You good?
As long as they don't set me up, but they set niggas up all the time. I feel like they set Kodak up. If you ask me.
Oh, you see my shirt?
Yeah, free Kodak. Yeah, free Kodak. Hey, shouts to the Paul Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they set him up. If you ask me, because when I was on. See, the fucked up thing is, it don't matter how you get out. If they got a hold on you, they trying to violate you. Because when I was on pretrial, remind you, they say it's innocent before proven guilty. But they wouldn't let me out free, first of all, and I had bond. You know what I'm saying? They put an ankle monitor on me. I would get a call from my pretrial officer, and she'd be like, oh, your ankle monitor said you were here at this time. Because they shit used to glitch, because I was on the 12th floor at FIU. So it used to glitch out and say I was down the street or some shit.
Wow.
But I never left my house. So she'll call me and be like, oh, you're going to go back to jail for a very long time if you don't get right there. I'm like telling her, I'm like, yo, I didn't leave my house. You feel me? The only time I left my house was to get pizza downstairs. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give a fuck. You got to realize these people get touched for this shit.
That's crazy.
And they violating people's due processes.
Well, we know what that's about. We know what the system is not made for people to succeed. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to be one of the people to actually give power to that shit, though, to like let people, like, nobody gonna feel it till they end up in that situation. He not gonna feel it unless his brother or his mom end up in jail. You feel me? He not gonna feel it unless your daughter or somebody end up in jail. Nobody gonna feel it till they end up. But I mean, like, it's sick. It's sick. They don't feed you real meat. They're not giving you the right nutrition. They put in chlorine in the showers. They got bleach soaps. Like, bro, the shit is sick. Like, bro, there's a shit called they call Jim Jones. You pour it, they drink it. You drink it like every day.
What is that?
It's like a juice. It's like a I guess a fake juice. Like, they put the powder in the water and you drink. It's called Jim Jones. If you pour this shit on the paint, it melts the paint, and they're making us drink this shit. If you pour it on, I kid you not, I'm not talking on you pour this shit on the paint, it eats away at the paint.
Well, I heard that they were giving soldiers something like that to suppress their sexual appetite.
Yo, that's funny, because I was going to say that, but I was just trying to dive into it. That's what they said, but it was a rumor. They were like, oh, if you drink Jim Jones, your dick can't stand up. You feel me? But I wasn't trying to.
They giving y'all Jim Jones, yo.
I wasn't drinking that shit. I'm waterified. You feel me? I'm drinking water.
Damn. Whoa. Well, we've kind of been everywhere. So what's next with the music?
I got an album coming out called 17, a mixtape called I Need Jesus mixtape, and then one more called Revenge. And I mean, as as far as myself as a artist, I want to be able to break all barriers. And I mean, as far as for the underground, I'm giving independent artists opportunities to actually shine. Like, I mean, I repost people's shit on my SoundCloud for like the cheap. Like, I'll charge them like $200. You feel me? $200, $300. I'll repost your shit on my shit for a whole day, and you blow up. You get like 12,000 within a day. You know what I'm saying? 12,000, 13,000. So I'm doing that for people to take the power away from the industry and give it to the individual. And if music is your calling, you'll see it, because then people will naturally gravitate towards you. So I'm trying to do that. I mean, I'm trying to give back to everybody, because when me and my mom ain't have it, you feel me? We was never like dead broke, but when we ain't have it, I knew what it felt like to be hungry. You feel me? So I'm trying to like, I think I actually got the idea from, it was either you guys or another station, but it
was definitely us.
All right, what? My fault.
Us.
All right, so yeah, where you y'all would basically like go buy groceries and fill up somebody's fridge.
Yeah, fill your fridge.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I'm doing that. I'm finna do that same shit, because I mean, when I say y'all inspired me with that shit, like I would have never thought about something like that.
Oh wow.
So once a month, once or twice a month, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick at least like 2 to 3 people and take them to fill up their fridge, and I'm just trying to give back, bro. I'm not selfish.
That's good. Good for you. X, aka Dagger Dick.
Hey, I like her.
Well, let's talk. Since we talked about how you got the X name, talk to me about Dagger Dick. Then I'll give you that platform.
All right.
This is for the ladies.
So I go at least like a good like 8 or 9, but I have no girth like at all.
Oh my God!
Like I got like a ET dick, like it's like ET finger, like it's like super skinny but long, so I can fuck your walls up. You feel me? Like poke them, but it's no friction in it.
Oh my God!
I'm not even gonna lie.
Lord have
You
mercy.
feel me? A player don't lie, so I'm gonna keep it blood raw.
Okay, so you got the length but not the girth.
I got the length with no girth.
Okay. But everything else, the tongue game is okay.
I'm out with you.
I'm just saying, ladies want to know. Ask the questions ladies want to know.
I like to please a woman more than I like to be pleased myself. I'm a pleaser rather than.
You're 19, so that's a good start.
I'm very
good start, young man.
I've only had sex with one girl and not made her come. Only one.
Wait, what'd you say?
I've only had sex with one woman and not made her.
In your life?
Yeah. Well, and not made her.
Oh, not. I thought you meant.
I done hit at least like a good.
Oh no, we don't need to know the count.
I can't count them on my hands.
No, we don't need to know the count. But okay, all right. So that's a note for you guys.
Yeah.
For the future. Okay. Well, I think we've covered a lot of bases, and you just got to stay out of trouble, stay focused. We rooting for you. There's a lot of these, kids that are getting these opportunities and getting locked up, and it's like a waste, and it's really sad. So I want to see you make it. I want to see you live those dreams. Whatever you have in your mind, go for it. Give back. Be the super villain, the hero, everything you want to be. Just stay out of jail, please. All right. I don't want to sound preachy, but it's real.
I'm talking about every time it's said to me, you're saying what I need to hear. You feel me?
Look, Kodak Black.
Bro, Kodak, bro. That's
you know what I'm saying? Shmurda. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Shmurda.
He took 7 for his dog.
Like, yo, it was happening consecutive. It's crazy. Ross on house arrest, ankle, like it's just like, yo, come on.
If I say, bro, punch me, he punched me in my shit with no evidence, it don't matter. I go to the police, I say he punched me in my shit. They coming to get him. All I gotta do is have like a little bit of a scar on my face. They coming to get, bro.
Yeah.
And he gonna sit for a good 5 months unless you got 10 bands or 20 bands to pay lawyers. And it's, even some of the lawyers don't give a fuck. But luckily, I had a good ass lawyer named Robert Trackman. Go hit my dog up, you feel me? Go get him if he want to. But Robert Trackman, and phenomenal guy. He's actually going through my condolences to him. He's going through something right now. Phenomenal guy, helped me out. You know what I'm saying? Because I had another lawyer on my case for like 7 months, like 7 months, and bro was just sitting. You feel me? He wasn't trying to help me. So Trackman came out of nowhere. You feel me? Because thank God for my manager. He came out, helped me, got me out on probation. Even though I was, you feel me? I'm not guilty, but I wanted to get out. I wanted to be with my mom, help my mom out. You feel me? So I took the plea.
And even when you take the plea, that's even a setup because that follows you for life. That's the setup right there.
I got withheld justification. So
okay.
I'm not even a convicted felon.
Okay.
But
well, good for you.
If I fuck up, I am.
Okay. Well, don't fuck up. Don't do that.
I'll try.
Thank you, XXXTENTACION.
Just call me young.
Did I do that right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna call you X. The ladies can call you something. The other ladies, the younger ladies can call you something else. I don't know about the other thing, but thank you for coming through and being so vulnerable and open. And
in all honesty, this is, I mean, the honor is all mine. Like, this is amazing. This is a great opportunity. And I'm very grateful to even be in your presence as well as his, and just to be able to even do this. Like, it's not a lot of niggas that make it out the hood. It's not a lot of people that even get to live out their dreams. So I'm definitely, and I mean, I'm saying this again from me to you. I'm definitely very, very, very thankful.
You're welcome.
Lights go out and I can't be saved. Tides that I tried to swim against brought me down upon my knees. Oh, I beg and plead, singing, come out of things unsaid. Shoot an apple off my head, and a trouble that can't be named. A tiger's waiting to be tamed, singing.
You get to be anybody you want to be.